What is going on, people? It is ya boy Daddy Mac here, and welcome to the third team builder video in this Pokemon, I was gonna say Pokemon channel, but in this Pokemon concept video. So of course, as you guys know, we're trying to upload at least 2 Pokemon videos a week. The rest of that is a little random. I can't really guarantee anything, but that's what it is. So this is gonna be our third team on the channel. We got a pretty fun team, I must say. At least it looks like on paper. I'll go ahead and explain the synergy right now. So the first Pokemon that we're going to go ahead and bring forward is a Togedemaru. So he's a really cool Pokemon. Togedemaru is honestly one of my favorite rodent Pokemon, and I have a list for my favorite rodent Pokemon. If I do a top video, that's probably going to be one of them. That's a really good idea. Put that down on my notepad. Anyways, so we got the Togedemaru. We're going to use Gigantamax Centiskorch in this particular showcasing here. But let's start with Togedemaru. So look at those stats. Nothing that pops out, right? Look at my moves. We got U-turn to try to keep up the momentum. We got a spiky shield to try to keep damage as much as we could. We got a fake out to do some more damage, and a Zing Zap. Zing Zap actually also has a chance to flinch. Sometimes it can get a little bit annoying. I actually tried this team in the Battle Tower. I know you can't really compare Battle Tower to actual competitive battling because there's a couple factors that are a little different. But I honestly love Togedemaru ever since then. It's become one of my favorite Pokemon. So that's gonna be our set here. I'm gonna go Lightning Rod because of the Barbicle, and just because of that, Iron Barbs, I'm probably gonna take one hit and go down. Spiky Shield is going to help with that as well. I mean, it would correlate with that, but I'm okay with just leaving my team as it is. Focus Sash, of course, because if you looked at his defenses, it's not very bulky, but this is what it is. Now, the second Pokemon that we have here is a Noivern. Noivern is one of my favorite Pokemon as well. Look at that speed stat. Of course, doesn't compare to Dragapult, but it's really fast. Its special attack is, a little bit below average, going under 100% or 100, base 100. Now, 97, still nothing to laugh about. I'm going to pair that up with Choice Specs. Nothing too new there. Togedemaru, going back to that, is an RU. Now, with that, Noivern, give me the Noivern. Noivern is going to be a UU Pokemon similar to it was last generation. At least, might have been an RU. But we got nothing too special here. We got 252 speed, 252 special attack, and the rest in special defense, just whatever stats. We got Shadow Ball Hurricane. Hurricane hits pretty hard. It just has a really bad habit of missing. But if my opponent sends up the rain, they're going to pay for that for sure. We got a Flamethrower, a Draco Meteor, because that's Dragon Stab right there. Choice Specs, Frisk. I'm okay with Frisk. I kind of want to do... We'll do Infiltrator. And then we actually hatched a shiny Binnacle the other day. So we're going to use the shiny Barbicle now because it evolved and go from there. So we got a shiny Barbicle with Shell Smash, Stone Edge, Poison Jab, and Razor Shell. Nothing too new there. We're going to give it a White Herb, of course, because we want to reset those stats, I was gonna give it a Focus Sash, but I decided to go with the White Herb just because. So it's an RU Pokemon. I've noticed that a lot of the Pokemon I tend to use are actually RU, but nevertheless, Barbicle still hits hard. Nothing to laugh about. 105 attack. If you double that, that's 210 right there, and that's with the after one set Shell Smash. The defense, 68, 136, nothing to laugh about again. Barbicle is one of the coolest Pokemon out there. Design-wise, it's a little weird, but, from what it could do, I know a lot of people say it's another Cloyster, but it's just pretty cool at what it can do. I'll just leave it at that. Tough Claws, for obvious reasons. The move we're going to be using the most is Razor Shell and Poison Jab. Stone Edge, not so much because it doesn't trigger the Tough Claws ability. So that's what we're going to try to do. You know, it's a little bit gimmicky because, you know, 95% accuracy and 80% accuracy can bite you in the butt sometimes. But there you have that. White Herb again, nothing too special. The next Pokemon, I got a Mudstale. Mudstale Assault Vest. You know, that sounds pretty intriguing to me. So we got 248 in HP to try to bulk it up as much as we can. We got an Adamant Nature with max attack, dishing out the max damage that it could do, and the rest in special defense, of course, to go in correlation with that Assault Vest. Now we got Rock Tomb. Granted, he's very, very slow. If I just predict the switch, go for a Rock Tomb, I can go into Phalanx, Noivern, Togedemaru, whoever the case may be, and try to capitalize on that. We got Superpower for obvious reasons. You know, very strong move. I don't want to go for the close combats because it's going to defeat the purpose of the Assault Vest and the Stamina ability. So we're going to go with that. Heavy Slam because he's actually a very, very heavy Pokemon, and Earthquake for stab. Now, if you look at this, I'm going Assault Vest, Stamina. So, of course, Assault Vest is not going to work as good as Stamina because Stamina just keeps on piling up, but it gets the job done, and believe me, this Mudstale is going to get very, very annoying. Mark my words on that. Feel free to comment if I do fail on that and just doesn't work out on whatever video you want moving forward. But anyways, we got the Phalanx as our next Pokemon. No Retreat is a very unique move. Boosts every single stat by 1. However, you can't retreat. Hence the name No Retreat. You can't swap out. So once you use it, you have to stay in there. It's a very cool Pokemon though. So let's look at all its stats. So we got 100. Nothing to sleep on, you know, it's just basic 100 base attack. Of course, a +1 will boost that up to 150, you know, and then we got the defense at 150 as well. I'm talking about all the boosts. We got a special attack stat, which is not going to be used at all. A special defense stat that will just be moved to 90. It'll make it a little bit bulkier, don't get me wrong. And that speed stat is going to be, it's not going to be the worst speed stat in the world. So 75 times 1 up, mess it up, 1.5. I think I did it wrong. 75 times 1.112. Yeah, 112. That's still pretty good for a Pokemon that, you know, is going to be really bulky on most stats. Its HP is going to defeat the purpose of making it bulky, but it's still going to get the job done. And I hope you guys will see that in this upcoming these upcoming videos. Moveset, No Retreat. Of course, this is what we're focusing on. Throat Chop. You know, in case the Toxtricity tries to get fancy with me. We got a Zen Headbutt, and we got a Close Combat as well. So that's going to be our set. Battle Armor. I couldn't get a Defiant ability one, but it is what it is. Life Orb to try to dish out as much damage as we could. Now, last but not least, our signature Pokemon is a Centiskorch. Also, hint, hint, if you guys haven't noticed already, all of our Pokemon from each of the teams we've been using have the exact same Pokeball. So that's actually something I've been working on, as well as trying to build a team, make the same Pokeball, and try to make it as fun as possible for me, both competitively and in-game for me. Anyways, back to the topic, we got a Centiskorch. Centiskorch is a pretty good Pokemon, at least in my ability. And I stopped double checking here, so let's just see what usage Mudstale is, okay? So Mudstale is an RU Pokemon. Any set similar to mine? Nope, not at all. And then we got the Phalanx. Phalanx is also an RU Pokemon. Tend to use an OU apparently. Expert Belt is actually a pretty good ability with it. Similar moveset than mine. Anyways, then we got the Centiskorch. I believe it's used in OU. Yeah, it's used in OU, but it's a UU Pokemon. Now, heavy duty boots for obvious reasons. Times 4 weak to rock. We got to be extremely careful with that. Thus, Togedemaru. Thus, the Mudstale, and I don't believe you resist it. You do though. So we got a huge weakness to rock, but you know, heavy duty boots is going to make up for it. Not necessarily when I switch in and take a rock move, but you know, whenever I switch into stealth rock, and heavy duty boots is there to save the day. Really good item in this generation. I really like it a lot. But we got coil. It raises our attack, defense, and accuracy by 1. Thus, this power whip is now going to be accurate for the most part. We got fire lash and leech life for longevity. Our IVs 200 in HP, 252 in attack, and 58 in defense to try to make it as bulky as possible. Now, that's going to be our Pokemon for this particular, you know, these upcoming couple of videos. I was going to say upcoming days, but you know, my video schedule is a little bit weird. Still working on it. But yeah, there you have it. Let me know what you guys think about this particular video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys here on Friday. Thank you.